Brought to you by Usual Suspect 6.
UsualSuspect6.com. UsualSuspect6.com.
It's a Usual Suspect take.
This is my life, man. Do you know how hard I worked to get here? I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick.
Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy, 503 Line, man. We back with another one, man. Trill Thursday. I hope everybody is having a great day. One more day before Friday. You understand? And of course, man, what will be a week without Trill Thursday, man. We back in action. Salute to the chat, guys, man. Let's go ahead and get up in here. You know what I'm saying? What's going down with it, bro?
What it do with what it's saying, what a guan is your favorite yet your most hated odd fella, aka Dana Black. Back for another one. It's Trill Thursdays. You know what I mean? Smash that like button, share that stream. Damn right. It's the Usual Suspect team. Salute to everybody that's pulling up in the chat. You know what I mean? You know, it's gonna be some Trill spill, you know what I mean, on the stream tonight. Salute to the usual suspect 6. Make sure y'all tap in on shopusualsuspect6.com. You know what I mean? Because we the connoisseurs of that drip, you know, dig, and it is getting chilly out there. It is getting chilly outside. You know what I mean? So if you outside, go get yourself a quarter zip. You know what I mean? We got those quarter zips in season. We also got the full zips hoodies. You know what I mean? In stock. So make sure y'all cop a little bundle. You know what I mean? And for the holiday season and whatnot, shopusualsuspect6.com. Because y'all fit the description, most definitely. Tap in to Usual Suspect 6 Sports and Entertainment Hub. Of course, tomorrow it's going down. Tales from the B-side, salute KG and TD Sports Talk. They're going to be having the unified champion 5. I think this is unprecedented for Tales from the B-side. I mean, this might be the most accredited guest that's been that's graced the platform, you know what I mean, giving up boxing horrors and boxing stories. Shadeja Green will be on the platform tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. You know, dig? 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. So I advise everybody to go subscribe to US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub and click on the notification bell because you don't want to miss that show. Shadeja gonna be cooking, and definitely the brothers are gonna be pressing her with some questions about Clarissa, questions about her upcoming fights. Y'all know what it is though, but make sure y'all tap in. And of course, you know what I mean, I'm being long-winded, but it's been a while since I've been on the stream, 5.
Overdue.
You know what I mean? So you gotta let me live. You gotta let me live, my nigga.
Cook.
You know what I mean?
Cook.
Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram as well. US6 on IG. We've been steadily on the neck. What? We've been steadily on the neck of the WBC for the past week. The US6 are putting out 6 reasons why we're trashing and no longer recognizing the WBC belt. You know what I mean? So y'all go tap into that on Instagram. We at number 2 right now. The number one reason why we trashing the WBC belt will be posted tomorrow on Instagram as well as on the YouTube channel on the US6 Sports Hub and Entertainment. So yeah, 6 reasons why we trashing the WBC belt, and it is what it is, bro.
Yes, sir, man. We got another special guest that pulled up on us, man. My boy Tommy from upstate New York.
Yo, that's so disrespectful, bro. That's crazy. Yo, that's good. Yo, when you said upstate New York, I was like, no, he did. I was like, I know he coming from
that had you tight. That had you tight. I know it did.
I had to start off with that. I said, first things first, man. I'm from Soundview in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Don't do that to me, man. Yeah, you hurt my feeling. I thought you was a nice guy. And you came for me to say, I didn't even roast you that hard when my Seahawks beat the Texans. I trolled a little bit, but I cut you some slack, and now the Texans is playing well and all that. And damn, man, you came for me, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay,
you came for the German. You came for the German nigga, bro.
He came for the German. Yeah, the German side is from upstate New York.
No Puerto Rican hate, it's German hate.
Yeah.
And I'm still at work too, because I said, let me just come on quick since you was coming on. That's why I asked what time, because I just came from the cigar lounge and I just came back here. So I'm not even home. I'm in Manhattan right now. I'm in the city.
Man, you in upstate New York, man. Stop lying, man. Stop lying, bro. You not.
Yo, yeah.
You know, stop lying, man. You steady claiming them dudes them Puerto Ricans in the Bronx gonna get you, man. You keep on. I'm just fucking with you, man. Salute to
Nah,
my.
they think I'm undercover. They think I'm a DT when they see me. All I got to do is wear a Yankee hat and a Yankee hoodie, and I'm good. They think I'm 5-0.
Yeah, man, blue blood. You know what I'm saying, a big blue blood around this, a Puerto Rican blue blood, man. Salute to my guy Tommy, man. You know, it's always love, man. We talk shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk in the building. What's going down with it, Red?
Wow, what's happening with it, man? What's happening with it, man? I thought we was going on a little bit later. That's why I'm a little bit late, but it's all love, man. I made it, man. I made it. I'm in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the brothers. Salute our fella. You know what I'm saying? Salute Thomas. Salute to the family, man. Salute 5, man. What's going down with it?
Oh man, we got a packed show today. We gonna get right to it. We're not gonna waste no time. Smash the like button, share that stream down right. It's the usual suspect team. It's Trill Thursday. Let's cook, man. US6. Let's get it. All right, man. We got a lot to unpack, you guys. Like I said, a lot of things is going down in boxing. We got our good brother TD Sports Talk, man. TD from the motherfucking Brizonks. We got All Fella, aka Dana Black, the commissioner. We got Cadillac Red, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Yum Shim Shab from that 504. And we also got the good doctor KG, Mr. Storyteller from the B side, man. What's going down with it, bro?
What's going on, fellas? What's up, chat? What's going on, man? We in here. I just came. I don't plan on doing too much talking. I'm gonna sit back and eat my popcorn because Thomas got a lot on his chest. He was writing you paragraphs in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Letting you know that y'all views is false and y'all niggas need to do some goddamn research. You know what I'm saying? So, so I hope y'all suited and booted for that shit because Thomas said he came with facts. He ain't got the receipts, but he said he got the facts.
All right. Well, Mr. Fact Teller, Mr. TD from the Bronx, man. We're gonna go ahead and let you have the floor, my brother. You had a lot to say in regards to Subriel Matias. We all know that his B sample allegedly came back dirty, as well as the A sample for Ostarine. He was still cleared by the New York State Athletic Commissioners to fight in January against Dalton Smith. The levels were below, I guess, mandatory regulations for him to get, banned or put on suspension in the New York Commission. So, does PEDs even matter anymore after Janabek and Subriel?
Yeah, of course it does. I mean, first things first. I mean, obviously, I don't want anybody to get it twisted here, man. I don't advocate for PEDs. There's no way in hell. And the second thing is I was going to put out a video and I've been waiting because I've been doing the research and I don't want to put out no false information and I don't want to look like a fool up here, sounding like I'm capping for Subriel. Now, yes, I am a Subriel fan. I support Subriel Matias and I am a fan. But if he's a cheater, then you know what? Then he got to go. You know what I'm saying? But I would just want people to like what I was going to lead off with the video, and I may still do the video because I've written down.
Oh no! You've been do all
yeah,
you've been doing all this research. Make the video.
Yeah,
make the video.
Yeah, I am going to make the video. No, okay, I'm going to do the video. But what I
it.
wanted to say, but in the beginning, what I was going to lead off with, and I will lead off, is that you got to have an open mind and you got to look into and do your own research to find out because there's a lot of things out there as far as the actual drug in question. So I've been researching not only Ostarine and why the New York State Athletic Commission allows a certain limit, and and I've also looked into other cases as well where the WBC approved title fights. So that's why I brought up Alicia Baumgartner in the case because Alicia Baumgartner tested for a different drug, and that fight happened. That test result came after her fight, and she was put on probation, right? The same as Matias, right? But they said that the fight was good and that she wasn't going to get suspended because it was it was overturned. She proved her innocence. She proved that it was some sort of contamination, right? So the other thing was I brought up Munguia last, and the reason why I brought up Munguia is because yes, it came up news-wise as far as the YouTube community, as far as like oh Matias and he's he's Reynoso camp and all this other stuff. But is another one that was proven to be innocent as well. And nobody spoke about that. There was no issue with the WBC at that time. And the same for Alicia Bumgarner. Now we fast forward to the Sabril case. Everybody's on Sabril, and it doesn't make sense. Now, mind you, I'm not there. I'm not taking the supplements, right? But it doesn't make sense as far as like he took a test in the beginning of November, and I believe he wasn't in the States at the time. He took a test, blood and urine, clean. No signs of anything, Austrian, anything. Beautiful, clean, right? 7 days later in New York, the week of the press conference, only urine sample, no blood, urine sample tested positive. So it's no allegedly, it tested positive, and then the B sample, supposedly we're trying to hear for it, but of course it's going to match. It's the same piss, right? So of course, so I saw the video yesterday that Sabril made, and I guess he made it the day before, not even yesterday, if I'm not I could be wrong. And he's saying that the B sample was clean. I was like, wait up, that doesn't make sense to me. And then, I did more research. I actually spoke to some people on the phone, some people in that group chat as well. And they was like, yeah, it doesn't make sense. And then I saw the Dan Raphael post. And somebody here pointed it to my direction. I read it, but even his poster says my sources, right, through sources. Now you go back to when originally the story dropped that he tested positive. Coppinger was the first one to leak it, and Coppinger said according to his sources. I want to know where these sources come from, because as far as the VADA protocols is, they're not supposed to be, nothing was supposed to be said. It's supposed to go to the teams, right? And obviously, if you think about it, the team, Eddie Hearn and Dalton, they leaked it out, and technically they're not supposed to do that, right? And I'm speaking a little bit fast because I am actually at work, so I don't want to be here all day. So let's go back to that. Let's go now. I'm going to refer to the Janibek case before I get to the levels. The Janibek case, if you look at the Janibek case, different drug, right? But the news didn't come out till fight week. But he tested positive the middle of November, right? So they apparently, it looked like they went to protocols, and then the fighter, the replacement fighter they got for Lara, right? In my opinion, that fighter already knew weeks before. Probably the same week as that test popped up. So obviously, Janibek is trying to prove his innocence, and up to the fight week, he wasn't able to do that. Therefore, he was out of the fight. But if you see why was that leaked so early, and in the Sabril case, it popped so quick, and there's no history of him ever popping dirty, even for any type of, supplement, any type of level, whatever the case may be. So obviously people are going to look back, oh, the guy killed somebody in the ring, but he was never tested positive. And he's done VADA testing before. He's done VADA testing in previous fights as well. So now he's caught. And just listen, if you're caught, you dirty, right? But what the New York State Athletic Commission says is that if you're under a certain level, is because it's impossible where somebody could microdose and it's not caught consistently, or somebody takes a dose of any Austrian where it's actually effective, that it could clear your system in such a short period of time, right? It takes about 14 days for it to clear your system. This test was done within 7 days. So apparently they were able to prove their case to the WBC, because it's a title fight. The WBC is going by the rule of the New York Athletic Commission, but as well, they want to be investigated to see what's going on, and they were able to prove that it was some sort of contamination with whatever supplements he's taken, or with the test, or whatever the case may be. That news obviously not dropped, which is a shame, because I'm looking for it to find the actual wording, because a lot of big words here, right? That none of us can spell or even pronounce. You know what I'm saying? But the rule is, if you're under a certain level by the New York State Athletic Commission, which by the way is one of the strictest athletic commissions in boxing in all of the country and the world. You know what I'm saying? They're very strict when it comes to it. So the lot of news is coming out, and this is why I got a little aggressive, because it's like, oh, but he said this, he said that. Well, the internet was saying that the WBC increased the levels, but where's that information at? Who's posting that fake news? That's a narrative, because the New York Athletic Commission sets the rules. They set and they set that since 2008, and since 2008, people have been caught. the dude Butte from, I think, isn't he from Canada or something like that? He popped and he got disqualified, right? Am I wrong on that? I don't know. Dana Black, who's that? Is that odd?
Yeah, it's your commissioner.
Yeah. It was Butte, right? And he tested positive, and obviously Ryan, who was 60 times over, and Sabril was, less than that by like 70 times or whatever the case may be. So basically, what it's telling you is that there's no what's the word I'm trying to use? You're not getting any advantage from whatever dose it was. And if he's put on probation, that meaning if there's another micro dose or whatever, because that's what people are saying, that he's always been microdose and he's finally got caught. Well, think about it. If he finally got caught, then what do you think, that there's something wrong with the VADA testing in general? Did not catch it before? Then all of a sudden catch it now? That's what I'm saying. A lot of this doesn't make sense. And that's why you got to do the research and look to see why, all of a sudden he's popping, and why is it less, and why not caught before. And all these narratives are being spun because they're saying that, he's
That's not
always
a
been
narrative,
microdosing. He's always
bro.
been
That's
taking it.
not a narrative.
Can I finish?
That's
Can
a
I
fact.
finish real quick?
Go ahead.
No, you're telling me it's a fact that he's been microdosing before?
No, the fact you saying that it's a narrative being put out there that about
he's been microdosing.
about the levels.
Yes, but not about the levels. The narrative about him microdosing, that he's always been doing it, and he's always been doing this, and he finally got caught. That's the narrative that's been put out there, right? Because you got guys like Timothy Bradley, Paulie, Chris Algieri saying, this guy killed the ring and he's always been a drug cheat, he's always doing that. And they're painting a picture on this man and killing his character. Now, like I said, let's go back to the beginning. If you legit a drug cheat, I'm not with that, then yeah, get him out. Suspend him or get him out completely. But he has complied with every single thing that the WBC has asked for. And I don't know who else is doing an investigation, and they found him to be innocent. On top of that, his strength and conditioning coach has worked with world champions before. So his reputation is on the line as well. And he was able to submit everything that he put up because, hey, look, now they're going to say that, just like with the Reynoso camp, what are they doing in there? That these people continuously getting popped dirty for something, right? Well, this guy is saying the same thing. He was a strength and conditioning coach to Teofimo Lopez, who's been in multiple title fights, Teofimo Lopez, and never, ever has there been a positive drug test. So after speaking with a couple of people that I know from PR that are in the business, they claim and said that this has been, this is something that's been done to sabotage Matias's name because they won the purse bid. This was supposed to be a ring card, and Eddie Hearn did not bid high enough, and he lost the purse bid and lost the fight. This fight they won it in Saudi Arabia, but the fact that they lost it to Fresh Promotion, the guy Jose Arango, who's kind of a scumbag, they did say he's kind of like a dick. He won the purse bid, and they want to put it in New York, which they put it in New York. And when it came to the press conference, they didn't put it as a co-promotion. They put strictly, Fresh Promotions, strictly, they're doing it. Usually you put some Matchroom because it's, Dalton Smith is a Matchroom fighter, and they felt the type of way about that. And they're trying to sabotage this fight so that he could get Dalton Smith to fight maybe Puello or somebody else in Saudi Arabia. So that's what people have been telling me. And based off the research and the science of what Austrian is and the levels, the guys is clean. So my question to you, 503, because you're the one questioning and saying that the narrative is this, and I have no beef with you, but do you have a beef with the other people that were proven innocent, like Alicia Baumgartner and Munguia? Are you have beef with them, or are they cool? Because I want to know if you're consistent on that. Because if you're not,
I have a
we
beef.
really have no argument.
I have a beef with all PED users.
So then Alicia Baumgartner. So then Alicia Baumgartner is a drug cheat to you then?
Yeah, she a drug cheat. We talk. Okay,
that's it. So then,
Red, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. At least you're consistent on it.
Red. Didn't we get on Alicia Baumgartner when she got caught?
Yeah. I mean, look, man. After listening to everything that Thomas said, I mean, things sound like it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, if you get set up and you ain't telling on nobody, and you ain't, you know what I'm saying, blowing no whistle or none of that, and you going down with the ship, you getting a charge. You don't want rap?
Say,
That's
what's
cool.
good?
Don't rap. Somebody going down. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. Nigga, you're dirty. We didn't ran the B sample. That's dirty too. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't hear his statement. I didn't hear his statement. You know what I'm saying? Or what video he came out with, because it don't really matter to me. When it came out and said he was dirty, I didn't say nothing. I waited. You know what I'm saying? Then they said he was cleared. I said, yo, he been cleared. It's all good. Now they saying they ran your shit and he not cleared. So now I'm feeling like, nigga, you was dirty the whole time. And I'm not saying he wasn't set up, but I don't care about that. I care about you being dirty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say that you always been dirty. I'm only talking about right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right now is the only thing that matters to me. You are a champion. You got to carry yourself a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how that's how it is. You know what I'm saying?
No, and listen, I hear you and I get it, and I'm not disagreeing with you, but my question to you is that when you just said that he wasn't cleared, what do you meant by that?
He came out and said that, you know what I'm saying, basically I'm cleared, and it was a misunderstanding. So I'm thinking like, yo, because these things happen. Sometimes you get,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's been cases where the B sample get opened up and it is not, you know what I'm saying? Or we find out now you was contaminated or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. Those things happen. So, and I fella checked me on it the other day when we was talking about Janabek. You gotta give due process to these guys. But when the process is over, if you're guilty, I don't want to hear shit about the firing squad.
No, I agree 1,000%. But what I'm saying is, my thing is, I'm saying is that he allegedly proved his innocence. So I don't know. That statement to me was funny what he said.
My thing
and not
funny.
not
How
not,
did he prove his
wait,
innocence, bro? How? Both samples are dirty.
Can I finish? Bro, he proved his innocence as far as he proved that there was some sort of contamination. What I'm saying in his statement, what that was funny to me, is he said he said in Spanish and in translation, because my Spanish obviously is not good, but he said that the B sample was innocent and then the B sample was clean. So to me, I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. But what he's saying that he was innocent is that he was proven that it was contamination by the WBC. That's what he meant by that. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the 0.085 wasn't in there. I'm saying that they. I don't know. They proved that it might have rubbed off with something else, or something got in it with another supplement that he's taken. That's what it's saying. Because what they're basically saying is that you don't inject 0.085 into your body just like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That it's impossible. That it has to rub off on something else.
Right. That's why the New York State Commission upped the limits, because there's been extensive research. Once again, I don't mean just one review. I mean multiple reviews and research in regards to these levels and the rampant contamination that happens with certain pharmaceutical supplements. The rampant, they even prove that you can transfer ostarine through bodily fluids. An athlete.
Did Sabriel do that?
Huh?
Did Sabriel do that?
We don't know. Just like we don't know if he was microdosing, but we saying he was microdosing though. We alluding to the.
I never said that. I never said.
No, that's why I asked the question. I didn't say that you said that. That's why I'm asking, because I don't want to accuse anybody of anything unless they actually say it. You feel me? That's why I'm asking. I'm not. I don't know if y'all think I'm coming across as a dick, but that's why I'm asking the question.
You saying you're asking the right questions. Look, man.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is this. First off, that shit not even supposed to be in your system, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a fact. I don't get paid tens of thousands of dollars. I don't get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not close to touching a meal at my job. And they gonna let me know, like, yo, I don't give a damn about none of that cross-contamination shit. None of that shit you talk about. you're fired. Your piss is dirty, you're fired. You know what I'm saying? This is what my job gonna tell me. This nigga get paid a whole lot of money. So if you can't take control over your supplements, or you can't just do push-ups and push up that shit out, I don't want to hear it. I don't.
Why? Because you don't take supplements, B?
Because I don't get paid
Because
a whole
you
bunch of
don't.
money.
You,
I don't get
you
paid a
might
whole bunch
not.
of money for that shit.
You might not have people at work that are dirty.
If they are,
That
and they
don't
get caught,
move the
that's on
same
them.
way that you do.
Look. If they get caught, that's on them. You know what I'm saying? If you
But
want to do that,
but you
run-
see, you
if you
talking,
run the
you
risk-
see, you talking
listen.
about them. You talking off emotions and not facts, bro.
how?
And the facts is, I just showed you that they've
What
done
emotion did I say?
extensive research, bro. Extensive research, meaning
Yeah,
that they've invested money to study these things. How ostarine can be easily contaminated into another man's sample. Therefore, the New York State Athletic Commission said, you know what, this contamination is so rampant, we got to bump it up to 0.1. We got to bump it up to 0.1 because contamination is so rampant. And 0.1 in the scheme of things, is that performance enhancing?
Well,
No,
according to the science, it's saying that it's not.
It's illegal, but it's not it's illegal, a legal substance by WADA, but that can't be that dose cannot be deemed as performance enhancing. That's the reason why the fight is still going on. If you have the beef, we can't be beefing with Sabril Matias unless we have the evidence and the video documentation of him taking the ostarine, of his strength and conditioning coach putting the plans together of microdosing. Nobody has that information. But we do have the information of contamination is rampant. And once again, we can't get this shit confused because a lying ass motherfucker like Ryan Garcia was popped with the same type of drug. But the difference is that Ryan Garcia was 6 times, no, not 6 times, excuse me, 60 times over the limit. 60 times over the limit. That shows patterns of microdosing and regular usage. Not no under 0.1, my nigga.
Look.
Within a week.
I'm
Within
not
a week,
saying,
when it takes 14 days to clear.
I ain't saying nothing
I mean,
about,
I don't make these. I'm not a scientist or a doctor. I don't make these rules. Now, listen, I agree with what 503 and Cadillac Red saying, and a lot of people in the chat and people are saying that how did it get there? It's not supposed to be in system. I agree with that. But what I'm telling you is that we're not
bro.
scientists. We don't make the rules.
If you just said it, Tommy, like why are we still why are we still deflecting from the fact that the man's system? That's the whole point for me, bro.
What I'm trying to tell you is that I don't.
Hold on, Five. Hold up. We need to stop saying that. It ain't about PDs. You know what I'm saying? Because you got motherfuckers like our fella running around saying that's not performance. That's not enough to be performance enhancing. If you caught cheating, then you caught cheating. Now, if he underneath the legal limit and they gonna let it ride and all that other extra shit, so be it. You know what I'm saying?
The commissioner didn't make the rules, Red.
Hold on, man. That's why
New York State
you gotta learn. You gotta learn to relax yourself. Because I let you
because
get
you
all
putting
your
it
shit
on
out.
me.
Let me get my
putting
shit
it
out.
on me.
Let me
So I
get
need
my
to talk
shit
for
out,
myself, nigga. Put it on the New York State Athletic Commission, then, nigga. Put it on the New York State Athletic Commission. Don't come in on the. Don't put it on the commissioner.
And control yourself.
Yeah, you want to put it on Dana Black. You want to put it on Dana Black, but you don't want to go over the white man. You don't want to go over the white man. Okay.
Hold on. Hold on.
Real nigga.
Hold on. Let him cook. Go ahead, Red. Go ahead, my boy. Go ahead.
I was saying, for a nigga try to rudely cut me off, because he worried about the cook. You know what I'm saying? I was saying it's not performance enhancement. It's illegal. And if he is found illegal, then we deal with it that way. Now, I don't care about the limits and they bumping the limits up because contaminate. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That is what it is. I know how that go. If he legit, then he legit. If he not, then he not. Should it be in the system? No, not at all. Will I look at him funny from here on out? Probably. You know what I'm saying? But if he legit, he underneath the limit, let it rock. But if he not, then he's cheating. I don't care if it's performance enhancing or not, or whatever technical way y'all want to put the shit. If the motherfucker over the limit, then we deal with it that way too. It's one or the other. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple.
Look, man, you're a professional athlete at the end of the day. You signing up for drug testing. You out here talking shit like you innocent. You talking about you want to run the B sample. They ran the B sample and that came back dirty too. So in my mind, it's just a shit show at this point. It's all a slippery slope that we going down. Now, if niggas want to give him a pass for this shit, then give him a pass. I'm not giving a nigga nothing. Because when Alicia Baumgartner came back dirty, we got on her case. When Jaime Munguia came back dirty, we got on his case. When Ryan Garcia came back dirty, we got on Ryan's case. So it ain't no different thing than with Subriel or Janabek or whoever else the fuck, bro. You should not be caught. You should not have any adverse findings when you are a professional athlete and you're boxing. When you get caught with anything, any trace amount in your system, you have a right to be criticized. You have a right for people to report about it and talk about it. That's the way the game goes. It's just that simple with me. You know what I'm saying? I know all fella, he want to be super duper scientific and TD want to sit up here and talk about the research and the narratives. Look, bro, all I know is the A sample came back contaminated or dirty or whatever word you want to use, and so did the B sample. The New York commissions is still letting him fight. Then they still gonna let the man fight. Just know you going up in there with a nigga that has some shit in his system. And we just gonna rock out and let it be. But I'm not giving the nigga no pass. I agree 1,000% with you on that, sisters. And salute to the sisters for keeping that same energy. All right, man.
Okay. Can I just say something real quick?
Oh Lord,
Am I allowed to
man,
talk?
you still want to
I
Go ahead.
Well, what happened?
Oh,
am I over time? I'm sorry.
Put your cape back on. Go ahead.
No. Oh, I'm a cape. You
let
see
the
what I'm
German
saying?
cook. Let the German cook. You know what I mean?
I'm not. I just wanted to say I 1,000% agree with you. Like, you could judge a man whichever way you want, but my problem is that I know every case is different, but the facts should be said as well. Like, you can feel a type of way, whichever way you want to feel. You and Red, that is fine. I mean, I respect it. But what I'm asking for is consistency. And I'm not saying you guys are inconsistent. I don't want to put it there. But people out in the media and people reporting are being inconsistent and not giving you all the news. Like you just said a statement just now. And that's why I'm saying we got to be careful with our words. You just said that if the guy has it in his system, they're gonna let him fight, and he's gonna fight with that in his system, let him fight. But what you not understand, he's still taking the test every week. And if they show anything less than zero, right, then he's done. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on probation. So that's not in the system, because the science says that and the research says that. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys is that I didn't make this rule. This is the rules of the New York State Athletic Commission, where it says it was fine. But these other news reportings that the WBC did this, you guys, not you guys in general, but I'm talking to the media in general, can be mad at the WBC for many, many things. There's no problem, because I'm mad at the WBC about many things. Hey, they kicked me off the radio on WBC TV. I was on WBC TV every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? They kicked me off for an opinion we had in Oshaki Foster and Conceição that how he got robbed. You know what I'm saying? So listen, I have no problem with that. But I'm just saying when we say these things about another person's character, right, and the sport, we got to be careful with our words because it's going to make it look like I don't like when people say, oh, like Tim Bradley and Algeria and all these guys that got bigger platforms than we do, saying, oh, this guy killed a man. Yeah, the guy killed a man, but there's no proven fact that he took anything in those fights. This is just one test that happened that came under the limit. Yeah, how did it get there? I want to know how it got there too, because it does sound funny, and we are responsible for what we put into our bodies. But if the science says that there was possible contamination and they were able to prove that with the WBC, he's innocent. And the other thing I want to say is that you said you had the same energy for Alicia and Munguia and etc. That's cool. But what I'm saying is that the WBC just said it was fine, but they did the same thing with Alicia and Munguia. So we got at them when they popped, but when the WBC cleared them, did anybody get at them the same way that they're getting Subriel still now? I don't think so, because I haven't seen it.
Hold on.
And that's all I'm saying. And I'm not. No. Wait, real quick. I don't want you to think that I'm here questioning your integrity at all. I'm just saying we, as a community, have to be careful with our words and how we say certain things. We have to put the facts out there as well. We can't just, oh, this guy's a drug cheat, he popped. No, let's go all the way full 3 and explain everything that's going on. That's all I'm asking for. Right? It's not that I'm capping for one guy.
Well,
I'm just saying based off what's been happening with the rules and what he proved to be innocent with the WBC, he's okay. But yes, I do question how did it get there, and let's see what happens, going forward. He's still under VADA, and he's done many VADA tests before that as well, and no signs of any type of microdosing. But that's the narrative that I've been seeing and I've been reading as well. That's all I'm saying.
Look, this is what I'm gonna tell you. When the nigga got the WBC belt and he got enrolled in that clean boxing, the nigga got caught, Tommy. That's a fact.
He was taking VADA with the Puello fight too.
And he got in the WBC
he didn't get caught in the Puello fight.
Clean boxing program. Subriel Matias got caught. What belt did Subriel have before the WBC? The IBF, correct?
The IBF. But he's taking multiple VADA tests in other fights as well. It's not just this fight. This is not just this fight. He's taking tests in other fights as well. The Puello fight, he was under VADA testing.
Hold on.
Let me finish cooking. New York,
hold on.
What are you talking about?
Hold on. I'm about to ask a question, and I want you to ask it. I want you to answer. Jump off of mute and answer this. When he was in the ring with Dadashev, was he on VADA? Okay.
I would have to.
Exactly, bro. Y'all sitting up here doing all this fucking capping and caping for this.
Bro, like what you asking me that? You think I'm a motherfucking computer, nigga?
Time out. You
ain't trying to hear that, bro.
You saying I'm capping? You calling me a liar? You calling me a liar? Where am I lying? That's crazy, bro. Where am I lying? Where did I say I'm lying?
Was Subriel Matias enrolled in VADA or in the clean boxing program when he fought Dadashev? Yes or no?
It didn't exist, bro.
And
it didn't exist.
What?
Red.
I'm giving you facts. Clean boxing program didn't exist, bro.
What's wrong
with Five, you can't do that, bro. You calling me a liar. I didn't say that.
You no liar, bro. I'm just asking a question.
But you saying I'm capping.
I didn't.
Does it capping mean lying?
I didn't say you were lying. What I'm saying is, Tommy, hold on, Tommy. What I'm saying is, bro, you are defending Subriel Matias. You and all fellas are defending him. All I know is when he got put on that clean boxing and he got that WBC belt, he didn't even get to his first title, though. That's what I'm saying. When he fought Dadashev,
okay, you can say that.
And then,
but with that statement, you're saying that
how much times is the boxing industry pop dirty? 5.
See.
I don't get it. You're saying that this is the first time he's been. You're saying this is the first time he's been doing the WBC testing, the VADA testing, because he did it in the Puello fight. Bro, so you can't say that. He was cleared in the Puello fight. He was under the VADA testing there. to fight for the title, bro. So like you're
And
making it look
when
like
he
this is
got
the first time, and the first time
when
he
he
got
got
tested
the
with Vada, and
title,
boom, he got caught.
when he got the title, in his very next fight, he got caught, right?
He got caught. But what
Okay.
you're saying that when he started doing the clean boxing program, he's been doing that. It's not just this fight,
he just got in it. He just got in it his last fight, Tommy.
and he was cleared. He had to go through the same thing he's doing right now, bro. For the Puello fight.
See?
Months before that, he had to do the same thing, B.
See. Now, I'm not even saying I agree with what Five's saying.
Exactly.
I'm not even saying that. I want to say this first, because I don't want to. But I could easily say, did he beat Puello?
No, and I was the one that said he did it.
Yeah,
I thought Puello won.
I know. You can roll some shit, and then you lose. You know what I'm saying? And your very next fight, you get caught. Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's a different. All right. Well, in that case, all right, that makes a little bit more sense. I could.
I'm just saying.
And I said he lost too. And like I said, what did I say? I'm a Sabril fan, and I thought he lost.
No, Thomas, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
503 said we don't have no record of him being in the clean boxing program. You say he was in the clean boxing program against Puello. So that sounded to me like he wasn't in no program. You know what I'm saying? He was just getting regular tested. Now he in the program. He getting tested all the time. He lose. I got it back, but I got to make sure I don't lose this again. And we go, I'm just saying. That's what it looked like. Because I'm not even saying that's what he did. But the way y'all having this conversation is what they say.
But he was under the VADA testing in that fight.
Yeah, I know. And he didn't
yeah, but Five is saying that he's under the VADA testing this fight coming up.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying,
and that's not true.
What I'm
See
saying
what
is,
we doing?
This what
Five
I'm saying.
went all the way back to Dada Chef. That was dirty, bro.
This
and that's what that's my point
work,
with the Chris Algieri's and the Tim Bradleys. They doing he killed the man in the ring. But
this all I'm saying.
He's never been caught. He never popped dirty for any drug test before this.
Yeah, if I got something cooking up, you know what I'm saying? If I'm testing the lines of legality in the sport with what I'm doing, and everything's working, you know what I'm saying? And then they start coming around checking for my line legality that I'm testing. So I got to dial it back a little bit. And I lose, I'm going to get back on what I was doing to win before. I'm just saying. And I'm not even saying he was cheating before.
Yeah, but that's us as fans saying that we thought he lost the fight. In his mind, he thought he won because he obviously won, though.
Yeah.
So
in his mind, that obviously ain't reality. So I'm gonna have to do something that everybody agrees with what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's what it.
No, I listen. I'm not up here trying to discredit anything you guys are saying. I'm just saying we got to just be careful with our words. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be careful with your words, Tommy, because you skating on thin ice, bro.
But you haven't. I haven't said one lie though. Where's the lie that I've said yet?
I mean,
that's all I'm saying.
Necessarily about, look, man. All I know is if you're gonna let him fight, then we gonna, you know what I'm saying. But I know from here on out, he definitely got a he got an asterisk
for a shit show. For a shit show, and I don't care. I don't care what Tommy.
You know what I'm saying? But he got an asterisk like a motherfucker at 140. I'm just saying.
I don't listen, man.
That's fine.
Listen, come on, bro. Let's move on, man. Let's move on, man. I appreciate Tommy for pulling up, though, man. He came in ready.
That kicked me off.
Nah. You can stick around if you want to, brother. Let's talk about this Wilder and Usyk thing, man. We've seen Deontay Wilder. He's in Saudi Arabia. Look like he got some marketing and networking he doing over there with those guys. We don't know if Usyk is gonna pull up to the Gassiev and Pulev fight. You know what I'm saying? But Usyk has been on record calling out Deontay Wilder. He says that he wants Wilder next. And I start with you all, fella. Does Wilder really have the power to stop Usyk? or is that dream dead?
Hell no. Wilder always gonna have the power to stop any man. It's the question is, can he deliver that power? Does he still have the delivery system to execute that power against Usyk? This last couple fights, with exception to the scrub he just fought, he was a bit gun shy. He wasn't throwing the 1-2 and the backhand right hand with the same type of fluency he once was in his prime. Can he recapture some of that magic as he did in his prime?
Okay, hold on real quick, Arthur. Let's check out this video real quick. This is Wilder, and this is him talking about Usyk.
You know, some type of burnt residue in my rug right now because of me going back and forth and stuff. I thought I smelled smoke, but yeah, I was excited though. I really was excited, and I was overwhelmed, you know, with joy.
Do you want that smoke?
Oh, hell yeah, I want that smoke. I want all that smoke. We're going to make signal out of that smoke, you know, and it's going to be good, you know. We're in negotiations right now. Negotiations are going very well. I just hope and pray that it ends, all ends well as well, you know, and get the fans what they want to see. A lot of people are very excited. You know, they made sure they let me know. And I was like, I had to call my guy, like, man, they are really pumped for this fight. You know, so we'll see what happens, you know.
You know, they think that
I wasn't expecting.
Okay. So Wilder says that the negotiations are going well. Arthur, what do you say to that, man? We know Usyk is your boy. How you feeling about this, man?
He ain't my boy. I just respect game. I mean, I just respect game.
Oh, that's KG boy. That's KG boy. My bad. That's my bad.
I don't know about that, but yeah, we just respect game. Straight, simple, and plain. In the dig. I'm happy for Wilder in this instance. Usyk looks at Wilder the same way we do. He said it himself. He's one of the greatest heavyweights of this era. And he's pretty much conquered all the other so-called great heavyweights of the era. So Wilder would be the last one that he would try to conquer. So that's admirable of him. And what we can say is his twilight of his career. But in the sense of Wilder, though, I'm skeptical. You know what I mean? Because, yes, he does have the power, but once again, does he have the delivery system? Has the activity and the preparation been at the right level to defeat a guy of Usyk's level? Look what Usyk did. Even myself was questioning if he was starting to slow down and lose some of his legs. And look how he dispatched of Danny Dubois in the rematch. Before that, he fought Fury twice. Before that, he fought AJ twice. Look at the level of competition that he's fighting. Once again, rolling off of a spectacular knockout of Danny Dubois, where you have Wilder coming into this fight, fighting a literal scrub. I forget what his name is, but never probably to be seen again on live TV or pay-per-view or nothing like that. I would have liked to see Wilder more active and lead to this fight and lead to this shot against Oleksandr Usyk for the unified championship. To be real, it almost seems like there's a little bit of ill preparation and taking your power, once again, your power that hasn't been delivering, for granted against a guy like Usyk. Questioning Shelly Finkel because I hear reports from the source, Derek Chisora, halfway mad because they were supposed to fight this weekend. Derek Chisora and Deontay Wilder. Believe it or not, that's what Derek Chisora claims. And they were supposed to fight this weekend for his 50th fight, remember. That was supposed to be his retirement fight, but Shelly Finkel broke down negotiations.
Is this why they doing this face off right here?
There it go. There it go.
Okay.
That was today at the IBA championships. Of course, Pulev and Gassiev, they're going to be fighting tomorrow, headlining that IBA championship, as well as the WBA is on the line. But as you see in the picture there on the video, we got Wilder and Chisora, and this is the same time after that happened. Chisora came up into the camera and was talking his shit and saying, yeah, this fight was actually supposed to happen this weekend. But Shelly Finkel, you know what I mean, pulled some bullshit and the fight not happening. Now, in my opinion, this would be a nice tune-up, you know what I mean, see where you are type of fight. Knock Chisora out for his retirement. You know what I mean? See if you're able to knock Chisora out for his retirement and then go up into the Usyk fight. But Shelly Finkel don't want that. Shelly Finkel don't want no activity, it seems like. Shelly Finkel seemed like he been a fly in the ointment the whole time. You know what I mean? So now we going into a unified championship kind of dry. No activity, no preparation, no like opponents, no litmus type opponents and lead up to this monumental occasion. Because you remember, this will be Mark Deontay's first chance at a unified championship. For so long, shit couldn't get done with the unifications. I'm starting to think that, yeah, maybe it was a little bit of ducking on the other side, but on the Wilder side, maybe it was Shelly Finkel. So I'm coming into this. I hope it happens, regardless. But I'm coming into it skeptical because all we talking about the power, but we ain't seen the power properly delivered against a A-class opponent in a while. That's my take.
Okay. Red, what you got on this, man? How do you feel about the fight, man? Does Wilder really have the power to stop Usyk, or is that dream dead?
Oh yeah, he definitely got the power. I agree with our fella, man. We gotta get him in the ring, you know what I'm saying? Knock some rust off, man, get him a little bit more active. You know what I'm saying? One little fight, you know what I'm saying? Little small little joint real quick, and then out there with Usyk for sure. I'm definitely with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got it. I always felt like he would have been the one that beat Usyk and then mess everything up. You know what I'm saying? They can't say Usyk the best. Then they're gonna be, we can't say Wilder the best, so we're not even gonna know. We're not gonna do all that. I got that type of feeling, you know what I'm saying, that might happen. So, I'm with it. I'm all for it. I've been wanting to see this fight since Usyk was supposed to come to New York to the Herlanians fight. You know what I'm saying? I've been with it since then. So, yeah. And I'm not mad at Usyk for wanting it, man. Salute to him anyway. Because he didn't have to do this. He say that's the last person I need, you know what I'm saying, on the resume. And that's what I'm going after. And salute to him for that. Because he could have easily took the sucker route like all the other ones do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Tommy, if you still here, my brother, what you got on this, man?
Well, in my opinion, I mean, I agree with Red. I think, of course, he definitely has the power, and I do think before taking a fight with Usyk, he should take a tune-up. But in my own personal humble opinion, I just don't think Wilder's mind is all the way 100 in boxing. I just don't think he's all the way in, and that's dangerous to get into a fight with anybody, and nevertheless the champion and Usyk. So I don't know. I don't think he's all there to fight. And I think his mind is in other places. I think he's at peace. I think he's happy in his life right now, and and I don't think he's really thinking about boxing like that. That's what I get from it. But I mean, I would love to see it. I think obviously he has the right hand, and he has the power, and anything can happen is boxing. But just in my humble opinion, I just don't think his mind's all the way in there.
Okay. Well,
That's
for
it.
me,
I have nothing else
I
to say.
definitely
Yeah,
think Wilder.
so.
Yeah. Okay. I definitely think Wilder got it for sure. Definitely got the power. Will he still have the same fire and desire? Will he still have the same skill? That is yet to be determined. You know what I'm saying? We don't know until we start seeing training and everything gets worked out. I appreciate you, KG, for putting up. If you got to get back to work, bro, it's all to the good. Let's see. Let's see what y'all saying in this chat real quick. Y'all moving in the chat Thursday, man. I got my brothers in here with me today, man. I got Thomas Rizonks in the building. We got the return of the commissioner, Dana Black. Long time no see. But I'm glad boy is in the building with us. We got Cadillac Red. You know what I'm saying? Red pulled up. You know what I'm saying? Pulled up early on your boy. Made me feel good, man. It made me feel like I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? Red came in this bitch on time. My brother for that, man. Salute to Red. Let's see. Says Wilder needs a tune-up fight before Usyk fight. Oh shit. Here you go with this. Here you go with this. I feel like you put the titty in his mouth with this tune-up. Didn't he just have a tune-up?
Bro, that wasn't no tune-up, bro. Yo,
That was like a get back, stay busy. God damn.
Yo, tune-up.
Yeah, man, let that man get it together, man.
Oh, damn, my bad.
I
was just asking. Damn. Put your nigga. I'm just asking. Sheesh, Louise. Let's see. Big Joe say Wilder was looking for somebody wanted that work. Big Joe, I gotta call a flag on the play, Big Joe. I gotta call a flag. I can play. And the reason why I got it is simply because this is what Chisora said, man.
Face off with Deontay Wilder on stage. Looks like you grabbed in. What's going on?
That's the fight number 50 I showed it to you. I was not meant to show it to you, but I figured out I'm right here, so let's do it. George Warren made this fight for December 13th. Yeah. And then Deontay got a phone call from
people
from Big Boss. And he goes, he has to pull out. But I think that deal now is dropped, so he's come back home. It will happen, yeah. Whoever wants to put it on. but I believe Frank Warren will put it on.
Wow. Hold on, my nigga. So I guess our fella he been on vacation, but the Florida correspondent strikes again for the win. This fight was supposed to happen December 13th. Oh, he was looking for a tune-up, Big Joe. Big Joe, it sounded like the tune-up was right there, Big Joe. Huh? I'm just saying. We gotta make it make sense, man. Wilder got a call from the big boss, and the big boss got other plans for Wilder. And it's looking like we getting the Usyk fight. Now, I just want to make this real clear because I know niggas love Deontay Wilder. I love Champ too. That's my boy. I'm not mad at the nigga for not taking the Usyk fight, my nigga, because of Usyk or Derek Chisora. I mean, you pick it, my nigga. Like, I'm not tripping. You feel me? But he did have some smoke on the table. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it is what it is though. Trill Thursday, we up in this thing. You understand me?
Can I add it? Can I add something? It all depends on the money too. It all depends on the money too. What he's being offered.
Here come Tommy with his Puerto Rican cape. Come on.
No, I'm just saying, right?
Come on.
It all depends on the money. What is he going to get for a Usyk fight? What is he going to get for a Chisora fight? It all depends on the money. You know, he may, you know.
You know he gonna. So, it's gonna be more money fighting Usyk, bro. That's not even a question.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's not even a question, Tommy.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I don't think. Listen, like I say, I'm not gonna say Deontay Wilder is a duck or anything. I'm not saying he's ducking Chisora, but it was smoke on the table. Wilder got a possibly, allegedly, another offer. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Wilder going with that move. So, I'm not. Would I have loved to see Wilder and Chisora this weekend? Absolutely. I would have loved to see that fight. Who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna leave it at that, man. But I definitely think that, you know, shit in the tuck, man. And I'm gonna say this. I'm liking the fact that Wilder is getting his flowers. I'm liking the fact that Wilder is still a great name. And you know what I'm saying? His stock is still good out here in these boxing streets. So salute to Wilder for that, man. You put in a lot of work, man, and it's definitely not going unnoticed. You got these boys from the UK wanting to smoke, man. You got these boys in Eastern Europe wanting to smoke. So kudos to you, guy. Kudos to you. Let's move on. Let's move on. I got more in the tuck. This Trill Thursday, man. Smash that like button, share that stream. Damn right, it's a usual suspect team. Let's get into some usual suspect reacts. I got another video in the tuck, man. We got questions. We got hard-hitting questions. Let's get it.
You had opportunities to be
Why
the
are we
best
talking about anybody else? It's me
You
and
had
you.
the opportunity to be the best at 135.
Okay.
You ain't tend to do that because you got brothers.
My brothers. Hold on. Time out. Let's understand what you're saying. Keyshawn had one fight where he got the belt, right? Right?
At 35.
Yes.
Okay.
After that fight, he had.
But you get what I'm saying,
How long
right?
did he have the belt for? No, you saying that I'm not fighting the best. I will fight anybody. But I'm just saying.
But not your brothers.
No, I'm not fighting somebody that I came up with.
And this is
somebody I really been with, like on some real trenches. Me and this person, I'm not. There ain't no money in the world that's gonna make me do that, bro.
All right, so like let's say that was
but
the
I will
case,
fight
right?
you.
Let's say that was the case, and
you the guy.
I ain't gonna see no unifications at 40 if he tries to take mine, cause he buddy with.
Ain't you gonna beat me?
But I'm saying,
ain't you gonna beat me?
I'm saying it.
That's what we here. If you gonna beat me,
no,
what are
I
we
know
talking
what I'm
about?
gonna do. I know what I'm
so
gonna do.
So you gonna erase my name?
I know what I'm going to do.
this 140
Basically, what I'm trying to let you know
right?
is that boxing ain't going to allow it.
But how boxing not gonna allow it?
It won't.
How?
Because now you facing me.
Oh shit! I'm so scared. Tio, I'm frightened. I'm scared for my life. I'm facing you. Ooh. That shit don't move me, bro. I can't wait to see you. I've been waiting on this. Yo, I don't know how you don't understand. I've been waiting on this moment forever. Like, it's been years and years for this moment right here. You.
All right, man. Let's keep on cooking on this topic right here. It's a lot to unpack. I got questions, y'all know. I got questions. I got about 3-4 questions about this, man. This video was done on this is TD's other podcast. You know what I'm saying? He's the Versace man that you be seeing on the stage. Doing all these fights and stuff, and he the man with the glasses and the Versace on. That's TD. You know what I'm saying? He got like five different identities, man. He an upstate, you know what I'm saying, blue blood cop, undercoxing promoter. He a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? He got like 5 different jobs, man. He definitely a blue blood though.
Actually 5. That guy's name,
yeah,
that be in the middle of the jump. That guy's name is Del Moof the Truth. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that there's a different.
It's crazy because I had to put the camera on because people are going to really start believing this. So I want people to know who it is that you guys are referring to. Upstate New York is crazy, man. It's just killing my left, man. It's crazy.
You put that Versace shirt on, that's Del Moof the Truth. I just know that.
Yeah, man, bro, that's TD, bro. That's TD. But look, man, let's cook on this, man. A lot has been said in between these 2 days with this press conference. We touched on it briefly on the Beltway yesterday. Y'all be sure to go check that out and run them numbers up. Smash the like button, get in the comment section, all that good shit, man. But Teofimo said a lot, man. Teofimo said a lot in this clip on his podcast with Shakur, and Keyshawn was right there watching. The brotherhood in boxing, man. The brotherhood in boxing, man. It seemed like Teofimo is out here playing Jedi mind tricks, man. He real zen, he real demure. You know what I'm saying? And he coming at Shakur, man, guns blazing. I'm not gonna lie, man. Shakur kind of look crazy in this clip because on one breath he say I'll fight anybody. Then when Teofimo say, "Will you fight Keyshawn?" he say no. So I mean, it's you looking like a walking contradicting. You're a hypocrite, man. You contradicting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Red, good old Red, my man Red. I gotta come to you first, bro. How do you feel about this clip, man? And do you feel like the brotherhood, man, the brotherhood in boxing, man, is the should friendship ever block championship high level fights, man? Let's just say hypothetically, Shakur was to beat Teofimo and a Keyshawn fight was on the table, man, and Shakur don't want to fight him because they brothers. I mean, how does Red feel about all this shit? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, in normal situations, I would be like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. But with Shakur, I kind of don't mind because I told you a long time ago that Shakur ain't no undisputed type nigga anyway. So him now fighting one of the champions seems about right any motherfucking way. I mean, what you want me to tell you, man? He a 1 belt, maybe 2 belt type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Getting the 3 or 4 ain't his style. He can't get jiggy with that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, I already knew that. I knew that like 2 years ago. When he was at 30. When he was at 30 and missing weight, and I was telling you, that boy ain't going to go undisputed at 35. Guess what he did? He didn't. And now he at 40. And now he at 40. What you think he gonna go undisputed at 40? He not. You know what I'm saying? He not. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not upset, man. I already knew. I knew that from jump.
So I don't want you to avoid the question. And is Teofimo right? Is what he's saying? Like, is the DB3 and Shakur Stevenson brotherhood, is that blocking big fights? Like you agree with what Teo said though?
I mean, I don't know. I never heard no one call for Shakur in Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? I never heard the people really clamor for that fight. Because before people could even clamor, Shakur said he wasn't gonna do it. And I mean, you know, like I said, the boy not the type to do those things. So I'm not even about to waste breath saying what he should do or shouldn't do, because I know he's not the undisputed guy. You know what I'm saying? He's not that type of, you know what I'm saying? He'd be lucky he see the ring belt. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not an undisputed type of guy though, man. He not. So who cares? I already knew. That's what I said. It's like, that's old news.
So you think he'll never fight Keyshawn? What you saying?
I can't say that because Keyshawn crazy. Keyshawn might say something that won't fight him, and he ain't gonna say no. So, you know, but I just don't see it happening no time soon.
Okay. Art fella, what say you, man? I mean, is the brotherhood, is the friendship, the DB3 Shakur friendship, is this blocking, you know, championship level fights possibly, man? How do you feel about the clip and what Teofimo was saying?
I feel you kind of hit it on the head when you said Teo was playing Jedi mind tricks. Not only with Shakur, but with y'all niggas.
Cook on
this it. This shit irrelevant, bro. You know what I mean? This shit is absolutely irrelevant. Because you know why it's irrelevant? Because he making a point. Because true, we don't want to hear that shit. Oh, the brotherhood, the boxing bros, and we can't fight each other. We don't want to hear that shit. But in this situation, in this situation, I'm gonna have to give it a pass. And that's why I'm saying this shit's irrelevant. Because if you break it down and if you look under the surface, aren't Shakur and Keyshawn managed by the same man, Jay Prince, right now?
Yes.
So if you want that fight to happen, take it up with Jay Prince. That's not happening, bro. That's bad for business. Managing you managing two fighters. Ask Shelly Finkel. They don't put two fighters they're managing together in the same fight. Never happens. So I ain't even gonna run with T.O.'s narrative on this one. If Shakur beats T.O., he will have a Ring Magazine championship. Because it's all about the man that beats the man.
That part. TD, I wanted you to cook on this last. I saved you to close this topic out because you was actually in the building. Yeah, I seen you was out there, boots on the ground.
No, I wasn't I didn't go to the press conference yesterday.
Oh, you wasn't there, bro?
No, I couldn't go. I've been busy with work. I got a credential, but I couldn't go. Yeah, I couldn't go.
Okay, my bad. I thought you was there, man.
Nah, yeah, I turned it down.
Okay, so I mean, okay. So what do you have on this situation? I'm pretty sure you got. If you wasn't there, I know your guys was there. I know you had homies in the building for sure.
Yeah, there was people there. You
You know what I'm
know,
saying? So
Drew was there, Clarence was there,
yeah.
Four Corners was there. Like, yeah, they were there, and I saw things that happened. But as far as the back and forth that they just had, that little I guess face off or whatever you want to call it. I agree with Red and Oddfell. I mean, Tio. I think Tio is just trying to instigate a little bit. I wish Shakur could have kind of countered with what Tio said and said why you didn't fight Hitchens, because they're both really good friends too, and they're both managed by the same guy. I mean, he could have countered with that. I mean, Shakur already said that he wasn't going to fight, Keyshawn, and I don't know who else he has friends with. He kind of said that, and I think that was bad of him to actually even say that in general, because we've spoken to multiple fighters, even on the Tales from the B side. I mean, I think Bailey said it. He said, if you ain't fighting me, then we're not friends. I mean, we should be able to make money together, as friends. And I think that just goes in line with everybody. I mean, if you guys are the top two guys, you can still be friends after the fight, but it's a competition. So I don't agree with that whole friendship philosophy. I think it's corny, because it's like you got a stable amongst each weight class and stuff, like in wrestling or whatever. I'm not fighting them. We're a team. You go get this belt, I'll go get this belt. I think that's kind of whack, and corny in my opinion. So I think Tio makes a good point, but I think Tio bringing it up is just trying to like instigate a little bit, and with him, and I think he's trying to instigate Shakur and Keyshawn and kind of get under his skin a little bit. That's all it is, because Tio did the same thing, because he could have definitely made the fight with Hitchens. They could have unified. They definitely could have done that, but they weren't trying to do that. They're good friends, and Connolly's the manager, and I think the face off in the ring after Hitchens' fight with Cambosa, I think that was all for show. So he could have definitely countered with that. So, yeah, Tio makes a good point, but he's full of shit himself. You know what I'm saying? And I don't agree with it. I don't like it. I mean, it's a competition at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You should be fighting the best if that's what you want to do. You should be trying to unify and capture the titles. And by the way, Shakur is very strategic in who he fights as well, because Oshaki Foster been trying to chase him and still chasing him. He won't even fight Oshaki Foster, and I think that's messed up too. And now Shakur is trying to get Ford to fight him instead of him, and I think that's all corny. I think that's the best word I can use, for fighters like that. I like Shakur, you know what I'm saying? I support Shakur, but I don't support this corniness, this friendship. Nah, man, it's the fight game, and it's a competition. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes,
that's how I feel about that.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to Stormy B man in the chat. KG say Keyshawn is retired. Stormy B man came in and said the body doesn't naturally produce the substances found in these people's systems. Enroll in 24/7 365 if you're a clean fighter, period. Yeah, man. I agree.
That don't exist, bro. Ain't no such thing as no 24/7 365 drug testing. You think a
Vada
drug
don't have that?
You think Vada send motherfucking sample collectors every day?
I
Is
mean,
that
at
what you think?
any given time, you could be drug tested if you're enrolled in Vada. That's what I thought the rules were. That's what I thought the rules were. But
It's not 365
But
days.
it's not
bro.
It's not 365,
No, it's not.
bro.
It's not.
Man,
and listen, I'm not trying to start anything crazy, but Vada has made a lot of mistakes as well, and we've kind of proven that even with an episode of Tales from the B side as well. Vada doesn't even follow their own protocol, so they come into question too. Once a cheat, always a cheat. Once a liar, always a liar too, right? So like we got to be a little bit more consistent too, and that's all I'll say about when it comes to Vada and anything else, man. I mean, who do we actually could trust? You know what I'm saying? So
okay. Salute. Yeah, everybody has their own, perspective and perception of this drug testing shit, man. I definitely think that some things the kinks need to be worked out. Um, and we just gotta really start holding these guys more accountable, man. And when I say guys, I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about the commissioners, the drug testing companies. You know what I'm saying? The fighters, the promoters, the everybody has to start being more accountable. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? And it falls on all parties involved. You know what I'm saying? Even us as content creators, you know what I'm saying? We all got to be held accountable. I definitely agree with that part. And I'm open to anybody that has different opinions, takes, and perspectives on the situation. But in this game, in this fight game, man, you got to be aware of what you're doing at all times. You know what I'm saying? And I just leave it at that. Let's see, man. KG say Vada don't test outside of competition. The lady said it. Okay. Um, Felix say you think it's true that 70% of fighters on PEDs? I wouldn't say that, bro. But I do think that some of these guys take supplements. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put the PED jacket on somebody that ain't never tested dirty. I won't do that. But I do think that guys take supplements, and sometimes these supplements get caught up in the blender. You feel me? And sometimes these supplements might have shit they don't know about, or some might be contaminated. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put the PED jacket on nobody that ain't got caught. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? I leave it up to our fella to do his digging with all his theories and conspiracies and research that he got in his facts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay out there shit, bro, because you know, fuck shit going on. There's a lot of fuck boy activities going on with these commissions, with these drug testing companies, and of course with the fighters. So we gonna wait and see. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Some of these fights is still happening, and some fighters get caught before the fight, some get caught after the fight. And we just gotta take it case by case. I would agree with Thomas. He did say so. With that being said, let's move on. I got more questions in regards to Teofimo and Keyshawn and Shakur Stevenson, man. Trill Thursday, man. US6, man. Let's cook. Let's get it. Smash the like button, share that stream. Down right, it's the usual suspect team. We got all fella Thomas from the Bronx, and of course Supreme Beast Boxing. Top Cadillac Raiders in the building. Is Teofimo actually a threat to Shakur, man? Or is Shakur too technical? Thomas, I'll start with you, man. This is happening in your backyard in Manhattan, in the Garden. We got Brooklyn by way of Florida versus Newark, Jersey. I know you excited for this one, man. How do you feel about it, man? Do you think Teofimo is a threat to Shakur, or do you think Shakur is just way too technical for a guy like Teo?
I think Tio is a threat. I think Shakur is going to be heavily favored, and he should be. And I think Shakur is an excellent um, boxer. He's great defensively. He's definitely way more technical. But I think Tio, the thing with Tio is that he's been inconsistent. Ever since the Lomachenko win, which is his best win, and he looked the best. At least for the first 6-7 rounds. You know, um, Tio showed that he has skills as well. He showed that he's very athletic. He shows that he's got some good, footwork as well. I think he has good footwork. Very underrated footwork. People kind of don't think this kind of don't agree with me with this, but I think he does. So I think he is a threat. Whether or not he wins or not is a different story. I think Shakur definitely is a favorite, but I think anybody's a threat when you step in that ring. You know what I'm saying? So I do give him a chance to win. Um, I think some people say this fight could be 50-50. I'm gonna say this is 40-60 because I think Tio knows this is his fight, right? Like this is another Loma fight. This is his make or break fight. Not to say that if he loses this fight that Tio will be dismissed, from boxing and but I think he feels like a lot of people against him. He's fighting in what many may think is his backyard, which it's not. He really was raised in Florida, but he has ties to Brooklyn, and he has ties to the Cops and Kids program in Brooklyn as well. So there's going to be a lot of people in there that's going to be rooting on and cheering for Tio. So the crowd will be behind him. I think you're going to get a 50-50 percent crowd there, and I think that would help Tio, in spurts. So listen, I give him a puncher's chance as well too. I mean, Tio got a little bit of pop as well, So I don't think Shakur is going to fight the same way he fought against Cepeda. I think he's got a game plan and he's going to stick to the game plan. So, but the question is, do you think that Tio is a threat? And I would say, yeah, I think he is a threat. So
KG says T.O. He say T.O. not fucking with Shakur. He fighting spurts. Salute to Two Sizzle in the building. Salute to you, man. Smash that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. We cooking tonight, man. All fellas, same question, man. Now we haven't got a chance to chop it up. But how does the commissioner feel about this Teofimo versus Shakur fight, man? And do you think Teofimo is a threat to Shakur, or is Shakur too technical? What's your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, this is a very intriguing fight, in my opinion. I'm slightly leaning towards Shakur, just slightly. So I'm giving Tio a credible chance. He's a long-standing champion at 140, whether his performances have been inconsistent or not. And we're having a fighter in Shakur that's moving up into his weight class. You know what I mean? So we have to put some credence on that. That he got more of a chance than a puncher's chance. He hasn't shown the ability to stop many opponents of late, but he still has that explosiveness. He still has that ability to box and look flashy doing it. We saw his last performance against Arnold Barbosa, and it was the best performance out of the three so-called main events at the Times Square event. So Tio definitely has a good shot at beating Shakur Stevenson, but I'm slightly leaning for Shakur to be on his P's and Q's at all times. You know what I mean? Really turning it up a level. I think they're both gonna level up in this fight. We might see a early chess match, first couple rounds of them posing, but as the fight goes on, we might definitely see an intriguing stylistic matchup between the two. And I think, once again, Tio has more of a chance than a lot of people think.
Okay. Let's see what they saying in the chat real quick before I come to Red. Yes, indeed says I think it's a 50-50. The 60-40 Shakur. Sometimes Tio had to step up for his biggest fights. He did Loma and Taylor. Both southpaws, by the way. Queen says this is going to be a 60-40 fight if Tio gets up for this fight. Two Sizzle says Tio has has a breakdancer's chance. Damn, that's crazy. A breakdancer's chance is crazy. I like that though. That was good. That was good. Red, what say you, man? Is Teofimo actually a threat to Shakur, or is Shakur too technical, man? How does Red feel about that?
I mean, I feel like Shakur should be able to beat him easy. But I be saying that shit, and then Tio come out here and be doing some wild shit, man. Look, man. Tio is a wild card. I don't know what's gonna happen. I got Shakur beating him. If I gotta put my pick on the pick'ems, it's Shakur beating him. You know what I'm saying? I don't see Tio doing it. And if he do, I just eat crow. But I can't pick him.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying? Because he crazy and he retarded. He retarded, man.
Okay.
Man.
I gotta ask you this, bro. I gotta ask you this, man, because you just said something. You say he's crazy and retarded. Let's stay right there real quick, man. Who's more retarded, him or Rolly? And speaking of Rolly, we see all the games him and Devin got going on, mostly on Rolly part. You know what I'm saying? Who should Haney fight next, man? To silence the critics, man, because it seems like Devin Haney is catching a lot of hate on his internet day by day, man, and it's starting to get real crazy. You know, since the road not happening, you know, because Rolly don't want
it. That's not all the way out the window. Like I said yesterday, man, Dev could still talk to the bosses. You know what I'm saying? Things happen
big
when
boss
bosses together. Yeah, things happen when bosses get together. For number one. For number two, I mean, you know, Dev just won the fight, man. You know, niggas like to say you could fight, you could go get a tune-up fight or fight whoever you want after you get a champion. That's what niggas like saying that. Dev won that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He was going after other champions. But you know, niggas like saying the other shit.
Who is niggas? Who is that?
Well, you know.
Who is niggas?
You know what I'm saying?
Who is niggas?
I don't know. That's what I heard in the streets. Let's just say that. But I mean, you know, man, I've been a fan that Dev could do whatever he wants. Job like right now, man, going undisputed, then winning the belt at 140, wasn't able to go undisputed at 140. You know what I'm saying? Not getting the belt at 147. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He could wait to see the winners of the next fights and try to make deals. Talk to Rolly bosses. You know what I'm saying? It looked like Crocker might be fighting Jack Catterall, so you know he could go after the winner of that or the Barrios fight. So you know.
Okay.
Dev job like in the driver's seat. When you go out, when you go into the division and you beat the best dude, then you really like in the driver's seat for real. So
KG, I'm trying to figure that out. KG, where did he hear that from? I don't know where he heard that from. I'm trying to get him to talk, man, but he don't want to answer my question.
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I know I heard it in the streets. And next time I hear it in the streets, I'm gonna say that's where I heard it. Whoever say it, I'm gonna cut them off. That's where I heard it. That's all I'm, because I don't.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel you, brother. Okay. Let me answer my guy Felix question real quick. Go ahead, TD. You got something you want to say?
Yeah. I got to cut out. You said I put my stuff on. I got to get out of here. I got to go home. As you see, I'm in my office here, so I got to get out of here. But real quick, as far as Dev, I think Dev should make everybody mad and just go fight Crocker if he can. Just do it, because no matter what he does, people are going to be upset with what he does anyway. Right now, all the other champions are occupied, except Rolly. Rolly doesn't want to fight. I'm not even that mad at Rolly because he hasn't been active since the May 2nd card. So I think he needs to stay busy fight. So if I was advising Rolly, I would tell him not to get a fight now and then take the Haney fight because he hasn't been active. I mean, him jumping in the Haney fight, he's not going to be ready. And even if he takes a tune-up, he's not beating Dev anyway. But That's what I would recommend. But for Dev, go ahead, pick whoever.
You
They're
recommending
gonna
the
be
duck?
upset. Huh?
Recommending the duck?
For Rolly,
Yeah.
if I was advising him, I would recommend a duck for him because he hasn't been active. That's just I'm just saying he hasn't been active. He's not going to be competitive in the first place. Why take a fight now? You know what I'm saying? Might as well get a tune-up and try to sharpen up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I recommend. But the welterweight division is trash, man. It's been trash for like the last 2 years. Who's he going to fight? One of the younger guys coming up? There's no look at the welterweights. Who's there? Conor Benn? Conor Benn is promised to fight with the WBC, so you can forget about that, right? Who's he going to fight? That's what I'm saying. So I think whoever just go ahead and pick. I would go ahead and get after Crocker and Unify. They're going to be mad at him anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that if I was Dev, that's what I would do. But there's nobody else. Who are you going to get? Rohan Polanco? He's not ready. There's nobody in the welterweight division right now. So no matter who he takes, they're going to be upset with Dev. You know what I'm saying? So, but yo, I talk real fast. I got to get out of here. I got to go home before I get beat up by the wife. And but I appreciate you guys letting me on, man. It's always love. I would say salute to Cadillac Red for not being in the fight pool this season, for letting me win. I mean, I know I haven't officially won yet.
Okay, shit.
I'm assuming I'm going to be on the panel next week, right? Yeah. So and I hope Red is in the next one because I want to go back to back and I want to beat the former champ too. So thank you. That's my time. I appreciate you guys. Much love.
Yes, sir. Salute to my boy Thomas from the motherfucking Bronx, man. TD, that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Even though he be on bullshit sometimes, but that's still my guy. Now, let me address Felix real quick in the chat. He say, let's be real, guys. Don't we look at Shakur like a boxing master who on his best night should watch T.O.? Sandor Martin box his ears off. Shakur should do better. No question mark. Look, man, Shakur is a master boxer. But Teofimo is a guy who's very unpredictable. And just based off the Teofimo that I'm seeing in these press conferences and on these interviews and these podcasts, I feel like Teofimo is trying to rock niggas to sleep. So I wouldn't sleep on Teofimo, Felix. I know Shakur, that's your guy. You East Coast Jersey, all that good shit, man. Shakur gonna have to go up in here and really put down a demo tape. He's gonna have to go in here and box, jab, body work, combinations, footwork. He's everything that Shakur does, he's gonna have to do it 5 times better because Teofimo he's just as skilled. He can box, he can punch, he's fast, fast twitch muscles, good upper body movement. Teofimo can fight too, bro. So I wouldn't put it past Teofimo, bro. Don't sleep on T.O. The one thing I can say about T.O., when he's in that ring with one of those guys that we know like that, Teofimo put on his best his best uniform to go catch that fade. So I wouldn't put it past him, bro. But Shakur should beat him, but it's not no guarantees, bro. That's the true. This fight is a true 50-50 fight.
Is this not Shakur's best opponent to date?
It is. It is.
There you go.
Okay, man. Let's keep it pushing, man. Queen say name the names, nigga. Name the names. Laughing my ass off. She getting that red. Shaw would say, and Claggett could have if he wasn't so front foot heavy and more elusive and more of a mid to out boxer. Okay, Two Sizzles say Jermaine embarrassed T.O. for real. Okay, yeah. I mean, a lot of people is talking about these old performances, man. Like I say, man, When Teofimo get in there with somebody that he know is one of them dudes, man, I see the best version of Teofimo, so I can't put it past him. I know niggas is talking about Claggett and Ortiz and all these guys. That's cool, man, but I just don't think that we're gonna see that version of Teofimo. I could be wrong, but I don't think we are. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Rich. You got something you want to say?
No, I ain't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got nothing too much on TV.
Okay. Okay. Let's go to this video. I wanna get y'all thoughts on another possible fight with Mr. Keyshawn Davis, since we on Keyshawn and Shakur and Teofimo. This comes from Keyshawn's Twitter, man. Let's
He never hurt you? You know, being given by a stock. I never got hurt. 13. He never hurt you? You know, being given by a stock. I never got hurt. 13.
My goodness gracious.
That might hurt. Hitchens a little bit. Hitchens is wrong. I've been hurting you ever. I've never been caught. Never. I've never been caught.
Oh, shit. Let's see.
He never hurt you?
Oh shit.
He never hurt you? He never hurt you?
Okay. So it looked like Keyshawn went and pulled up some tweets. They had a little face off yesterday. And it looked like Keyshawn is very, very interested in making this Richardson Hitchenson's fight, man. All fella, you kind of been out the loop, man. So I'm gonna ask you first. I know we talked about it a little bit yesterday on the show. What's your thoughts on the return to Keyshawn Davis, man? How do you feel about a possible match between him and Hitchenson's, man? Hitchenson's just re-signed with Matchroom, and you know, Keyshawn just signed his new management deal. I believe he fired everybody on his team, and he's revamping. How do you feel about a possible fight between DB3 and Africa?
I don't mind it at all. You know what I mean? And Richard seemed like he's cool with having it in Norfolk. You know what I mean, the way I was hearing it between the two exchanges, yeah, I'm with it. You know what I mean, straight, simple, and plain. You would like, once again, of course, Keyshawn to be more active, but that activity, I think, comes in the form of Nahir Albright, which is somewhat of a grudge match coming up, I believe, on the Teofimo Shakur undercard, right? So, yeah, this is a nice little lead up, build up, make the fight happen. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's and once again, I don't like Hitchens like that, but he showed me a little something. I didn't see no bitch in him when he was squaring up with Keyshawn, to be real. Like I didn't see no nervousness in him and nothing like that. They both look like they like that and they ready for the smoke. You know what I mean? So I would love to see that fight and see how those styles definitely blend. This is another fight where you could say for both of them, this would be their best opponents to date. So why not make it happen? Hitchens is a champion right now. They both undefeated. Make it happen.
Okay. Red. I ask you, man. Do you want to see DB3 Keyshawn Davis, the leader of DB3, in his first fight, come back against Hitchenson's, or does he need a tune-up fight, man? Because I keep hearing the tune-up word. I guess niggas is on tune-ups. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts?
I mean, I'm cool with him coming back, but I know Richardson Hitchens ain't gonna do it. You see, he was caught out there lying on some New York shit in New York. Once again, lying. I ain't never been hurt. I ain't never been down. You got dropped with headgear. Boy, he lying. I don't believe nothing that boy say. I don't believe nothing that boy say. Pulled up video of you getting dropped with headgear. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Talk about what you never did. That's why. Don't never say never. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. So
You boy got caught lying in 4K, huh?
The next day. You know what I'm saying? Come right out with it. Man, look, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Say, man. This is good luck, man. I just don't. I don't see it. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say this, bro. I'll say this, man. I just want to see Keyshawn back in the ring. I would love to see him fight Hitchenson's. That would be a great fight. I'm not even much gonna hold you. 140, and this is another question that we got to get to, man. I don't know if we have time because it's so much I want to unpack, but 140 is looking like one of the best divisions in boxing, man. It might be giving 154 a run for his money. If Shakur is at 140, if Keyshawn is at 140, and all the other champions at 140, bro, this division is very, very interesting. And we're gonna see how this shit plays out. Like if DB3 can come back, man, and they very first fight in 2026 and get a guy like Hitchenson's in the ring, oh my God. But nonetheless, man, let's move on. I feel like I gotta put you back on the spot, man. Because we have not talked about any of the man, but I gotta get you back on your pimping, man. Pacheco versus Sade. How you say his name? Sajo? Kevin Sajo?
Yeah. Kevin Lele Sajo.
Sajo. Yeah, man. Let's get some breakdown, some some hot takes on the fights that we got this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Who do you got in this fight, man? This is gonna be a good card. Matchroom, the zone. I believe this fight is on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? We got Gabe Flores, Cordina, Scott Nicholson, Tito Machado. You know what I'm saying? We got some hitters on this card, man. Who you got, man? Who getting slept in this fight?
Nobody getting slept. Definitely the fans won't be sleeping like I was sleeping through Lara versus Gonzalez last week. That shit was horrible. Absolutely horrible. But we won't get that type of fight with this main event, Pacheco and Sajo. I was leaning towards Sajo a little bit. Just a little bit. I had to look at his some of his film, some of the game tape, and I'm impressed. He's very much reminiscent to Christian and Billy, but I think his defensive responsibility is even better. I think his footwork and balance is even better than in Billy's. But when Billy got over Sajo is, I think, the level of opposition and experience. I don't rate a lot of Sajo's opponents that he's came up with, and he's an older fighter now coming into his prime at 35 years old.
Oof.
Pacheco, on the other hand, he's been having a nice little climb. He's a youngin'. Would he like 24, 25 years old or something like that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they've been putting him on a nice little steady pace against credible opposition, nonetheless. You know what I mean? We can't steeze on Stone Cold Stone Cold Nelson. Then take a tune-up fight in Trevor McCumbee. You can't compare those type of opponents to what Sajo's been facing over there in France. Pacheco's a long fighter, so like 6'4" or something like that. And he knows how to utilize his length and reach. You know what I mean? He has a beautiful 1-2. He can put it together. He can counterpunch with the best of them. And what reserves me about Sajo is that, yes, okay, he's 5'8", but it's the short arms. Your arms are too short to box with Pacheco when you got 68-inch reach arms. So it's gonna be a tough task. You know what I mean? Getting inside that frame where he needs to be pounding Pacheco on the inside. Pause. You know, dig? I think he's going to definitely give Pacheco problems at times. And it's going to be an interesting fight. Like I said, we won't be sleeping through this, but nobody's getting put to sleep. I got a UD happening. And likely for Pacheco.
Okay. Red, man, if you don't want to give your pick'ems, man, give some hot takes, you know what I'm saying? Some breakdowns, you know what I'm saying? What he in this Diego and Sajo fight, man. KG, him and Billy is the same nigga. What you got on that?
Man, he looked real small, man. He don't look like that in the picture.
Bro.
In the picture, in the build-up, he don't look nothing like that. Man, look, man, I'm still not sold on Pacheco. But because I'm not sold on Pacheco and Eddie Hearn is managing him, I know he's going to get a knockout. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what Eddie Hearn do. He set him up like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. I heard our fella saying, referencing him, Billy. I mean, Pacheco. I mean, was it how you say the boy name?
Sajo.
Sajo ain't fought a lot of people that you say you know. That shows me even more so that he about to get whipped. And let's be honest and address the elephant in the room. The African class of boxing is definitely not the German class of boxing, but it's not at the top of the list neither. And when they get in front of this, you know what I'm saying, certain opposition, they don't look so good. So those things weigh as well. So I don't think it's going to be a good outing for whatever y'all say the boy name is, man. I ain't trying to even. Whatever y'all say the boy name is, man, it ain't gonna be good for him.
Terrible. Terrible.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
Can't even say your African brother's name.
Oh man,
And he from France, matter of
whatever.
fact.
Oh, nah, but still,
He been fighting French European competition. Let's correct that first off. I mean,
Yeah, bro. He's not in the African pool, bro. He in the.
Hold on. What was that? What's supposed to be the big difference?
I'm real, bro. If you asking me, them African dudes is in the free pool.
Well, that was the difference. So, there you go. Then y'all make it even sound even worse, man.
man, look, man. Come on now. The French School of Boxing has produced many champions. What was we
I'm talking about right now. I'm not saying I'm not saying that they don't produce. They haven't produced champions. I'm talking about right now. They don't look good right now in the streets. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hold on. Give me. Hold on.
Okay. I got you, bro. Shall I say friends by way of Cameroon? This is a show me. I'm yes indeed boxing. I'm sorry, Queen. See, you got this is the perfect thing to do it. I'm just no hate, ain't no Pacheco. I think Pacheco is too. I'm definitely more range. He's more deeper too bad. Than Sajo. This dude is endless. He fight like don't got so I don't know. Pacheco is gonna respect him.
He better respect him because he been crushing motherfuckers to the body. I mean, crushing motherfuckers to the body, and he do it in between punches. He ain't just no regular come forward fighter. He can punch in between no punches.
No, we got one motion, and we get up out of here, man. Real quick, man. Clarissa Shields is fighting. She's fighting. I know KG is.
Fob, you breaking up, Fob. You breaking up real bad. Or was it just me? I feel like was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I was just making sure. Was Fob was breaking up to you too, right? Or was it my tripping?
Nah, you ain't tripping.
Okay, yeah. He sound like he's stuck now. He might be going out and coming back. Yeah. I don't know what the next question was though.
So I think he was alluding to the Clarissa Shields matchup. Of course, she has a fight upcoming with Desern Cruz, the rematch. Let's see if he back.
Yeah.
Go ahead, 5.
Yeah. Real quick, I was gonna get y'all thoughts on the Franchon Cruz and Clarissa Shields fight. I was gonna ask y'all how do y'all feel about that one? Do y'all think Clarissa is she hurting her legacy by fighting recycled opponents? That was the question at hand. She came out on Twitter the other day. Boxing Scene reported this, man. She said that this is the biggest challenge for her, right? What people have been saying. She gets the thing that anybody can do is underestimate her, like Shadeja Green did. I'm not taking this fight lightly. And KG, you still in the chat, my boy? You make sure you ask you or Tommy. Y'all make sure y'all ask Shadeja about this, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Carissa definitely was shooting slugs towards her way. Fella, what you how do you feel about this? Fight with Franchon, man. This is a rematch. A recycled opponent that she already fought. We know Franchon did beat Shadeja though. So, what's your thoughts, bro?
Yo, that's nasty work, B. Yo, recycled. Like, didn't they fight on their debut?
On Clarissa's debut, yeah.
And hers too. And Franchon's too.
Okay.
I mean, so we can't label that as being recycled, you know what I mean? But it is.
They already fought though. They already fought. That's why.
But like at the beginning of their careers,
Man, how many times can he tell us
they've evolved as fighters since then, bro. What is we talking about? We talking about fight number 1, and now they're at what, fight 15, number 16 or something like that. Come on now. This is something different. Both of these fighters have evolved since then. So it makes it a totally new fight. You know what I mean? And it definitely is interesting, but straight, simple, and plain, Dezern Cruz is being used as a pawn right now. You know what I mean? She's being used as a pawn, and Clarissa Shields is what she's doing is utilizing her to build the fight with Shadeja Green. Oh, you gonna make fun of the L on Shadeja Green's record? So you gonna fight the girl that gave her that L?
Hey KG,
this is the build up right here.
This is content for you, KG. You put this in your bag to make sure you ask Shadeja about this. Go ahead. You talking that shit.
Nobody asking for this shit, but this is the build up to this shit. You know what I mean? So I don't mind the fight. You know what I mean?
Your co-host say she lost her last fight, arguably. Saying right now, Art.
Yeah, that's cool. Arguably. You know what I mean? So there's gonna be further arguments on it, but what remains the fact is that she got the win. What remains the fact that she's championship caliber. And we'll see what type of physical condition as she moves up in weight, because this fight's not being fought at super middleweight at Franchon's, I would say, prime weight. It's being fought at heavyweight.
Hello.
You know what I mean? So we gonna see. But once again, I believe that Franchon is being used as a pawn, a play against Shadeja Green.
Okay, Rick. It seemed like you got a lot of resistance in your voice, my guy. How you feeling about it?
Hey man, Katie Taylor and them about to fight for like the 4th time, huh?
That's a fact. But nah. They only fought 3 times, but I see where you're going. Go ahead.
And they're gonna fight in December, ain't they?
Nah.
They ain't on the undercard next week for the 4th time? 5th time?
Where your sources, bro?
Oh, I'm just saying. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because every time Jake Paul, I'm just saying they be on the undercard of the Jake Paul fights a lot. I'm just saying. And they talk about recycle. I mean, goddamn, what is that? And it ain't even been like back
damn,
and forth wins.
The recycle word triggered y'all. Okay, I mean, I'm doing a good job hosting. I'm doing a good job hosting because I got you niggas triggered. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, though, it threw me for a loop. It just threw me for a loop. Like, damn, recycle shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the other thing that tripped me out, 5, let me ask you this. If I'm the champion, right? And you and our fella fight each other, and you beat our fella, and I say, you know what? 5, even though you beat our fella, I don't want to fight you. I want to fight our fella. What you gonna say about me?
But you already beat me too.
How?
Your first fight. You beat me too in your first fight. Clarissa already beat
no. What I'm saying is, what are you gonna say about the person that fought the loser and not the winner?
I am going to say thank you for the opportunity, brother. But you put my ass in our very first fight with each other. You already beat me.
Yeah, and the person I was set to fight, you beat them. Yeah. So I should go fight them. I should go fight them for losing.
You should go fight. You should go fight who the fans want you to fight. That's what I would say.
For losing. For losing. You know the real. Like, come on, man. You can't be out here losing. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, I fuck with Shadeja. I think Shadeja should fight what's the girl name? The Perkins. You know what I'm saying? I think she need to fight Perkins and fight a common opponent as Clarissa and see if you could beat her better than Clarissa did. Because that's what Clarissa do. She fighting one of your last opponents.
Wow, bro. I can't believe on the last segment of the show, bro. You an awful y'all cape on for the y'all cape.
I got my cape on. Hey, yo, man. I swear to God, man. Y'all like some picking and choosing ass niggas. If a person fight another person and they beat them, and the champion says, "I want to fight the loser," you motherfuckers is gonna be talking about them to the moon. Stop it, man. Stop it.
I love this shit, bro. I love this shit.
All of a sudden, when it come to a certain boxer, y'all like, oh nah, but nah though, because the people said it. People ain't say shit.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. Look, man.
It's not like she just fighting. If she was fighting the last girl, Clarissa Shields was fighting the last girl she fought, or the girl she brought up, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the first girl she fought at heavyweight, knocked out and shit. All that shit, if she was fighting one of them and saying no to Shadeja, that would be one thing. Then I'll be saying you're going with the lower hanging fruit. You gotta stop the bullshit. Go after the fight. That's what I would be saying. But that's not the case. She's fighting someone that literally beat you. I don't understand with like that don't even make sense to me. Why would I fight the loser? You know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers is talking about Shadeja Green got beat up in her last fight. Last time I checked, I feel to correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't the Canadian get loose on Shadeja? And motherfucker, she got the gift decision.
Now that part I agree with you on.
so we talk about last performances and all that shit too.
Now you know me. I'm all about the performance.
Oh,
I do agree with you on that. You got me with that one, bro. I said
you didn't got
boy
your ass
good.
whipped, had a
This boy
shitty
good.
performance.
This boy good.
Hold
Hey, you
on.
was on your feet.
Hold on. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I got this right. You done got your ass whipped, had a shitty performance, and then you should just fight Clarissa Shields now. Come on, man. Stop the dumb shit. That's just dumb. Saying I'm going to fight the nigga that beat you, man. That's just the end of it. Like, stop it. That's all that other shit don't make no sense to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Shadasia is still open. It's still open for Shadasia to, you know what I'm saying, put pressure on Clarissa Shields. I ain't saying it like, because Shadasia, you know what I'm saying, all she got to do, like I said, fight a common opponent or go ahead and get her a knockout, and I guarantee you they're going to be calling for the fight. One of the two. You know what I'm saying? A common opponent and you beat better. You know
she already did that. She already did that. But go ahead.
Who she beat better?
Who she beat better?
Yeah.
Oh, she beat Savannah Marshall.
No.
That's a common opponent.
She lost that fight.
Oh, yeah.
She lost that fight. She got a loss on the record behind that type of shit. Getting old.
She only got one. She only got one.
Hold on.
Got one
Actually, I remember that fight, and she was getting old schooled in that ring. Yeah. Slam Cole taking advantage of. She ain't had a proper seasoning.
Look, man.
I'm just saying.
Hold on. Let me get in where I fit in on this, Red, because you making a hell of an argument. But the thing about it is this, bro. The reason why I labeled this fight recycled is because Clarissa Shields already beat her. That was my whole point. Now you make a compelling argument. I'm not gonna lie. You do. You got points. My Clarissa Shields already beat Franchon Cruz. Right? She already beat Savannah Marshall. She has not fought Shadasia Green yet. That is the fight that the streets and the people is asking for. That fight that people want to see. Somebody that you haven't fought yet. Now, granted, Franchon has some losses. Shadasia has Franchon. So all these women are somewhat entangled with one another. True indeed. I give you that. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. And Shadasia did have a shaky performance against Savannah Marshall in her last fight. True indeed. But she still got the win, my nigga.
No. It wasn't Savannah Marshall, though. It was the Canadian chick.
Oh, fella, what is he talking about, man? He talking about Watpool? Is that who you talking about?
Yeah. You talking about Watpool?
Okay. So the fight
she looked regular against Watpool.
Right.
But she pulled it out against Savannah Marshall, though.
Right. So
that's what I'm saying. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to. I don't want to make it sound like I'm down on Shadasia, because she could make the fight.
It sounds like you're down on her, bro.
All it takes is one knockout. All it takes is one knockout or one common opponent that she beat better than Clarissa. That's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that she's capable of doing. But she got to go do it.
Right.
Ain't nobody out here about to give you nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But listen to this. True indeed. Shadasia beat or knocked out a girl that beat Franchon Cruz. And that's Elaine Cederos. Cederos is now retired. I believe Shadasia retired her with that stoppage win over her. But same shit. All I hope that this is just build up for the fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I agree. And that's why I said if Shadasia get out there, all she need is a knockout, man. This women's boxing. She get a knockout, they gonna be like, yo, who moving up or who moving down the weight, who getting it popping? You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have a good performance, then they gonna be looking like, why we need to see the fight?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, man, because we gonna wrap this one up, man. We done been on for 2 hours plus, so we gonna get up out of here. I believe that this is making for a great storyline. We all got different points and different perspectives on it. All fellas see it his way. Red, you see it your way. I see it mine. And I'm pretty sure KG see it his own way as well. And this is gonna make for a great interview on US6 Sports and Entertainment Hub with Shadeja Green. I'm pretty sure that K and TD is gonna ask the questions that need to be asked. And hopefully Shadeja got an answer. Let's just be real, man. Clarissa Shields is the fucking GOAT. She out here doing big shit for women's boxing. You know what I'm saying? She been putting it down for quite some time. She got a lot of shit going. So I'm not, even though I'm labeling it a recycled opponent, it's still a good fight nonetheless, man. All these are great female fighters, are just great fighters, period. You know what I'm saying? Franchon is a great female fighter, a great fighter. Shadeja, same thing. And I think Clarissa is the greatest of the greats. You feel me? So it's all gonna be interesting. It's all great content. It's all good things that we could talk about. I can't actually wait to see Clarissa back in the ring. And we got I believe we got good female boxing for the next 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. I know we got Scott Nicholson tomorrow, not tomorrow, but Saturday. We got and some more females on the Jake Paul fight on that undercard. So it's gonna be very, very interesting to see all these women getting back in the ring. I love to see the women get back in the ring, man. So I'm happy for that. We also got Amanda Serrano. She's supposed to be fighting Cruz in January. So, like I said, we got some good female fights on the up and up. And Clarissa, Franchon, it's gonna be a good fight, man. But I do want to see you fight. I do want to see you fight Shadeja. That's the fight. Like I say, she beat Savannah Marshall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the common opponent. She knocked out the other girl all fella was talking about. So it's some shit. You know, coming down the pipeline, man. And the GOAT and Shadeja got to catch that fade. I don't give a fuck what niggas is talking about. That fade got to be caught. But on that note, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Cadillac Red, man. Let me get your last, my brother. Let the people know what you got coming, man. Bullshit on the Beltway, views from the leg. What we doing?
Yeah, man. We outside tomorrow, man. We on the Beltway tomorrow. Doing the pick'ems. You know, covering everything in the sport. And yeah, it's going down. It's going down tomorrow, man. 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 Central, man. Salute to the chat. Salute to the mighty LDBC. It's the usual suspect Ting. Holla at y'all in a minute, though. One.
All fella, go and close the show, bro.
Indeed, another dope one. Salute to everybody that pulled up last week of the US6 Fight Pool Season 2. You know what I mean? So we're going to see what it do with these 5 remaining fights. You know what I mean? And started on back up in mid-January. So make sure y'all tap into the illest, you know what I mean, group chat and then on Instagram. You know what I mean? Tap into the US6 Fight Pool for the next season. And be on the lookout next, Saturday night, the lounge. The US6 Open Mic Lounge will be open in the day because I know there's going to be a lot of back and forth after this AJ Jake Paul fight goes down in the dig. So yeah, we're gonna open up the lounge and let y'all niggas rock the mic. Pause. Y'all know what it is. It's your favorite, get the most hated R filler, Salute to the usual suspects, and I'm Gizon.
Yes, sir. It's been another episode of Trill Thursday. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. And on that note, we're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for tuning. If you're watching it on the playback, man, just smash the like button, get in the comment section, be on the lookout for more content from your boy. And we get on. Deuces.
This is my life, man. Do you know how hard I worked to get here? I built this shit. Me.